Hello and happy Easter. Now, Easter is that time where every year we know we're going to celebrate the fact that Jesus has risen. But on the very first Easter, Mary and Salome, they didn't know that. They were sad, they were distraught. The best person they'd ever met had died, and they wanted to at least remember him properly. So they were taking herbs and spices down to prepare his body. But like so often happens to us, when they got there, they didn't see what they were expecting to see. So often for us, the unexpected happened. And in the most glorious way, early one morning, the most unexpected thing happened to Mary and her friends. They went and they didn't discover a body still and lifeless. They discovered a saviour risen and very much alive. And to remember that, we are going to make our own little tomb. So Beth.
Step 1. Cut a slit on each side of your paper cup. And then the second bit is cut a semicircle from the front of your paper cup.
So here we go. So if you've not got a craft kit, you could try a plastic cup, but I think a paper cup would work better.
Yeah, plastic cup might be quite sharp on the edges as well.
You could also use a box for this. It doesn't have to be a cup. So I've cut my slits in the side like this. Can you see?
Yep.
And I'm going to cut just a semicircle shape. I'm going to do it without drawing first because I'm kind of confident in the shape I need to cut.
But if you need to draw it,
then definitely draw it.
I would do that.
Now I need to be able to see this picture. So yes, I think that's big enough.
Cool.
So, because we're going to use this picture later.
We on to step 2 then?
We're on to step 2.
Brilliant. So brackets. So if you do not have a craft kit, write "he died" and "he has risen" on the strips of paper. But if you do, I think Chrissy's done that for you. And then cut 2 small lengths of straw and cut a slit in each one. Put double-sided tape or glue on the end of each side of your paper and pat the straws on the paper.
And put the
Straws. That looks like an A, Mum.
There you go. I'm squeezing it in. So I'm going to cut 2 little bits of straw that are about the same length as the paper.
Bits of straws are the same length
as the sides of the paper.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then I'm going to cut a little strip down the middle. Now, if you don't have a straw, you could just use something like a little bit of card at the end of each of these. You just need a way to stop it sliding through the cup. It will make sense at the end of the craft.
These are Wilko straws, and I find they're the best ones Mum's bought, so just a recommendation.
Unfortunately, last time though I went to Wilko, they didn't have any in stock.
Yeah.
So
now we're stuck with Poundland ones.
Yes. Right, so we can use scissors or we can rip this tape. I'm using scissors now.
Scissors, yeah.
Just because I have them in my hand. So here's my 2 bits of double-sided tape.
Okay, so you're sticking them on the ends of the
Sticking them on the ends of the paper.
Cool.
Now, glue would work just as well. You could try sellotape, but
sellotape you might have to double it over, so glue or double-sided
would probably work best. And if you've got some blue tack, you could also just use blue tack to inside the straw, and that would also work really well. Right, so here we go. Peel those off. So I'm going to put these little bits of straw onto, or the paper into the straw effectively. So can you see how that...
Oh, so you put the paper inside the straw, yeah. Oh, like a banner.
Yeah, it now looks like a banner. But these are going to be like little stops so that the paper can't slide all the way inside the cup.
Oh, makes sense. That's good.
Okay, so that's
Are we on step
done.
3 after this?
We are on step
I'm keeping
3.
up, right. So cut a rock bigger than the semicircle in your cup. Cut from some silver or grey card. Poke a hole above the circle in your cup and in the top of your rock. Use a paper fastener to attach the rock to the cup.
So here we go. Here's my little bit. Now I've put silver card in some of your craft kits and like a grey black card in some others if you've got a craft kit. I don't know which one you'll have. And I'm just...
So make sure that's bigger than the semicircle in front of the cup.
Yes.
Also covers it.
So I'm just going to use a paper fastener, but you could also use a pencil. That would probably make more sense. Just to poke through. In fact, Beth, can you just pass me that pencil just there? Might be easier.
Back behind the scenes.
There you go. So there's one hole. And here's the other. And I'm going to use this paper fastener now
Oh, that's clever.
Attach
them together.
the stone to the tomb, you see. There you go. So the stone can
that's very
away.
clever. Roll away.
Okay.
Apart from, I don't think a stone would be able to be against gravity, but we're going to leave my son's mind.
We can use some creative license sometimes with our craft.
Step 4. Thread the paper into the slits in the cup. This cup will remind you that Jesus rose from the tomb on Easter Sunday.
So here we go. So here's my slits. I'm literally just going to push the paper in.
That's clever.
So at first, Jesus had died. He died.
Yep.
And then I can just pull my paper over. And when I open the stone back up,
He is risen. Woo.
there you go.
Brilliant.
Today's craft.